Okay, so last week we kicked off our project and I asked Jess some questions and she asked me. However, our video didn't come out right, and then since then we've had a whole bunch of other issues. So this is technically our 1 week update, but we want you to get to know us each a little more. So Jessica, what does this project mean to you?
It means to me that it's going to help both us and hopefully our clients and whoever sees this video see that there's no excuse for not just getting in shape and being healthy, but also accomplishing things that you want to set your mind to, whether it be fitness related or learning to sing or ride a horse or whatever you want to do.
Yeah. We got the idea to do this because we were listening to one of my favorite podcasts, Freakonomics, and it was said how to become an expert at anything, and it said basically, they were quoting a book that said 10,000 hours of focused practice will make you an expert at anything. So we decided to see what we could do in 1,000 hours, how physically fit can we be? And then the second part of that is that I was listening to Tony Robbins' podcast recently, another one of my favorites, and he was talking about accomplishing things. Why do some people accomplish their goals and other people sort of fall off the wagon? And he had 3 tips. One of them was to create a strategy, but the one that really got to me was making your own story and not listening to these false stories in your head. If you always tell yourself, well, I'm big boned, well, I have a slow metabolism, well, I have autoimmune problems. If you tell yourself that, it's always going to be true. And it may be true, I might have a slow metabolism, but I shouldn't let that keep me from working. And some people say, oh, well, I've tried everything. Well, you haven't tried everything. If you had tried everything, you would have been successful by now. So between those 2 podcasts, I'm super fired up to get back in shape and inspire some other people to try to focus. But I'm afraid some things could go wrong. What do you think could go wrong?
I think I have my willpower is where I am struggling the most. I like chocolate, I like food. Even some days, we work at a gym, so we're always here. So we don't really have that struggle as most people, they just have to get themselves to the gym. Well, we're always here. So yeah. It's sometimes you don't feel motivated to take time out of your day and just go and work out. But I'm also nervous about, you do have some health issues, and I'm kind of looking to you to keep me on the bandwagon. And if you are having slower progress or getting frustrated or, having bad moments where your health is holding you back, I'm afraid that that's gonna set me back as well. Oh, if Kelly needs to stop, I need to stop.
Yeah. Okay, so don't stop if I do. But yeah, we should point out that Jessica's a lot younger than me. She does have some cardiovascular issues. And then I have a bunch of autoimmune problems. I spent more time than I ever want to see in a hospital over the past year. And I'll get into specifics later as we go on. Also, I just turned 40, so that sucks. And Jessica's only 26, so her hormones are super healthy. She's got a lot of growth hormones still in her body, and she'll probably have results faster than me. But the one benefit I have is that I have competed in physique competitions in the past. I haven't competed in 5 years due to health problems, but I do have the knowledge. I am a nutritionist, so I think that should help us out. Yeah. So yeah, we do have some benefits in that we're in a gym, and we have a nutritionist working for us.
And 2 trainers. Yeah,
and we're both trainers. So those are some benefits that we have, but I think anybody can do this, whether you're in a gym or not. I mean, you don't need a gym. You can go walk around the block, and it doesn't take a nutritionist to go buy veggies instead of cheeseburgers. Do you think you're going to be able to accomplish all the milestones?
I think I'm going to be able to accomplish them because I think I have like all the tools ready.
Yeah.
Like in terms of, like you said, like you don't need a gym to accomplish a lot.
Right.
But I think like in terms of accomplishing what we know that we can accomplish, I think we have like everything on our side. Like we have
Yeah.
the knowledge, we have the equipment, we have the time.
Yeah.
So I think we will. I think we both will.
I will tell you right now that one of our things is to do splits. And Jessica can already do splits. She's a former dancer. I can't even touch my toes. I don't see it happening, but I'm going to give it, that's a false story. I shouldn't
That's a
tell
limiting
myself.
belief.
It's a limiting belief. I think I'll have a hard time with that. Something I'm super afraid of is that people are going to be mean. Like, social media, sometimes you put yourself out there and people can be really cruel. Like, I know I'm out of shape. I know I'm overweight. You don't know what my health problems are yet. So it's super easy to judge. My only hope is that people will realize that we're doing this with good intentions and we want to inspire people, and it's gonna be real, whether it works out positive or whether we fail. Either way, this is like a science experiment for us. So we hope that people will support us and not be too mean, because I'll probably cry.
What are you more afraid of? Are you afraid of people seeing you fail, or just failing in general?
Yeah, so I have a bit of a type A personality. My whole life I've been like, if I'm gonna do something, I have to do it perfect. And if I can't do it perfect, I would get so frustrated. So failing in general is embarrassing, but failing like in public for the world to see is hard. However, being sick over these past 5 years, I feel like it has really helped me become more compassionate, empathetic, a better trainer, because I understand what it's like to be sick now. I understand what it's like to fail. Like, I consider my body composition right now as a nutritionist and a trainer a failure. But I've learned to understand that, things happen and you're not really a failure until you quit.
So at the end, like, what is our degree of success? Like, what is gonna be our ideal outcome? What is gonna make us feel like we have become successful? Is it just gonna be accomplishing all of those pillars of fitness, or?
I think, accomplishing all 15 of those things and maintaining it. You can't like work on one for a month, get really good at it, and then stop. But no, at the end of the 1,000 hours, we have to be able to do all 15 of those things. So maintain that. And I won't consider it a success if we don't inspire anyone else. But if we can help one person to realize, like, oh, 40 is not old and washed up, or oh, even though I have kids and I don't have time to go to the gym, I can still make some quality changes in my life, then I'll consider us a success.
I think too, just finishing the 1,000 hours.
Yeah, not getting bored with this like 20 hours in. So, do you want to talk about how the first week went?
Yeah, because it's Sunday. So Monday was our first day, and we actually did pretty good on Monday. We worked out and we did our auxiliary work and we did everything.
Yeah.
And we ate really well.
Yeah.
But from our baseline tests, we had talked about on our run that it was really humid out and everything, and we both have bad allergies, and Kelly kind of had this little tickle in her throat, and she had a little bit of a cough Monday, and by the time Monday night hit, she had a full-blown respiratory infection and ear infection and
sinus infection. Yeah, I let that get out of control, so that's why I sound like this now. I've been really sick all week. I'm on antibiotics now. So after that, I think that baseline run, you guys will see the clip, it did us in. And then Jessica had a tough week with allergies.
I had a tough week with allergies. I thought I had just caught whatever Kelly got in like a lower dosage.
I will ease back into like light workouts. I'm on antibiotics for another 6 days, but I'll do a little bit. I think nutritionally I had success this week. I avoided the bagels, and
there were temptations for the bagels.
There were temptations this week, and I avoided them. But this upcoming week will be even better. I have logged 5 hours. So we're logging, the only thing we can log is like when we're stretching or doing mobility work or doing our weights or our cardio or meal prep. So I've logged like 5.5 hours and then I got really sick. And you've probably logged 7, something like that?
I think I 8.5
8.5.
because I already logged my meal prep for next week, but
Yeah.
not much more than you. So I feel like I could have worked out some days that I kind of was like, I might get sick, so I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
So I think next week I need to get on the ball with not making excuses for working out. My meal plan was, I would say, like 99% successful.
Good.
Yeah.
Awesome. So if you have any questions about what we're doing or questions about our workouts, meal plans, or just fitness questions in general, please contact us or write in, PM me, however you want to do it, and we will be glad to answer those. So have a great week and join us doing this if you want. That would be awesome.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
really cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And use the hashtag 100proofproject.
Oh,
1000 proof project, so that if you are doing it with us, then we can see your progress.
Yeah. Hashtag 1000 proof project.
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. First big girl workout. What did you work today?
Today we worked back
Yep.
and core.
A little bit.
A little bit of core. And we did a little plyo work and a little cardio. We did cardio intervals, which Kelly and I both hated.
Yeah.
And also, from our little testing we did yesterday, I don't know about Kelly, are you sore?
No.
I'm so sore. Not so sore, but like every part of my body is sore. So that just shows how out of shape I was. My hips are sore from our run.
Did your back feel strong today?
My back feels okay. Everything felt heavy, but I could lift the weight I thought I could lift. But it just felt heavy.
Cool. Tomorrow will be better.